We've got Dai Davies with us, former head of Royal Protection. How are you doing, Dai?
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Slight technical issues here in Snowdonia.
That's all right. It's the inclemency of the winter weather, you see. Let's blame it on that, Dai. Listen, Prince Andrew has been employing an alleged Chinese spy. I mean, there's a headline you wouldn't have imagined was even possible. What do you think has happened here?
Even I wouldn't have thought that of the learned prince. It's unbelievable, frankly, but it doesn't surprise me one iota. If you look at an audit trail of this man's behaviour, ever since he was appointed 2001 as our trade ambassador, you will see a series of individuals, places and allegations that he has chosen some very, very bad company. And I think this one is the icing on the cake. And I think it's about time we, the public, were actually told what did he do as our trade ambassadors, because if you try and put freedom of information to the Foreign Office and others in government, you come up against a blank. Enough is enough. If it was anyone else, there would be a proper inquiry. So I'm calling for an inquiry into this man's behaviour and his financial dealings throughout this period.
I would imagine, Dai, that if you are, applying for a job at the royal household in a fairly senior capacity, it's certainly one that involves an awful lot of trust. I mean, doesn't, from a footman upwards involves trust, but, at a level where you are very close to a senior royal, then you might think that the sifting process of going through who that person is would be pretty thorough. And you would also think that if you come from China or maybe Russia, or Iran, for example, then that might put you bottom of the pile for obvious reasons, just to be careful.
Well, you would. And each official visit would have been looked at and vetted by our security services. That's why I don't understand why there are no records. Clearly, anywhere he went was a planned operation. There would have been correspondence. There would have been a schedule of events. I'm told from reliable sources, and I'm an investigator of many years now, I'm told every time a freedom of information goes in, it's closed. There isn't any, or it's disappeared. Now, there's something stinking, frankly, and I think it's time somebody got a grip of this and found out what he was doing, particularly if we were paying for it.
Fair point. Dai, thank you. Dai Davies, former head of Royal Protection. It does seem extraordinary that anybody would get close to the royal family who came from a background like that. I would just not employ anyone from certain countries based on the fact that they might be. And there's not an unreasonable chance that they could be. You just wouldn't go there, right?